This is a big lifestyle change. You think it was a mistake leaving the city?
No, I don't think it was a mistake. It's our time.
I'm so excited to be getting a chance to talk to you about Fatal Affair. Let's just start at the top. How did this project all come together?
The script landed in my lap. I was saying to myself, like months prior to reading the script, I thought, wow, it's really crazy that in all of these years of being in this industry, I've never done a thriller. And so ultimately, I decided this was a great opportunity to ask for producer's credit, to be involved from the beginning, to help with casting, to have, ideas about the script. And Netflix was very supportive of that. And I, called my friend Omar Epps and I said, look, guy, I'm like, you need to come and do this movie with me. I need you. I want the women of the 90s who were crushing on you to be excited about this. And this is for them. This is for my audience of women and men who grew up watching and supporting my work. The life of an artist is long and it's challenging and there are highs and lows and we have to support one another. And it's the type of film that you can literally get popcorn and your 5 M&Ms and a glass of wine and just veg out on a story that is, entertaining and it's cool and, hopefully people enjoy it.
Why did you think Omar should be this crazy David? You knew he had this in him?
Well, because Omar is he's a household name. So I feel like just on the strength of his name, you put his name in the hat and people automatically feel a sense of kinship to him. And he's been doing a lot of television lately where he's played doctors and very educated, put together amazing characters. And I just thought, I want to switch it up. And I want people to go into this not expecting him to be the crazy one. I honestly didn't think that the way the film would be marketed, that you would know who was the crazy one and who wasn't. But that's not how it worked out. So now the cat's out the bag. Now y'all just got to come and join me for the journey.
Fans, of course, are so excited about seeing you guys together again after In Too Deep, giving us a little 20 plus year reunion.
We were so young. LL was so young. It's such a beautiful thing to see your friends doing well and growing and still contributing to Black art.
What was that like on set?
So much fun. He's so easy. He's such a, he really has a respect and a love for Black women. So you never feel like you're dealing with this egomaniac guy that comes to the table to prove that his ideas are the best ideas. He's very collaborative and he's, and there would be days where I would be like, I'm so tired. Can you just take the lead today? And it's he's like, yeah, I got you, Nee. What do you need? And that's the beauty of having a seasoned leading man, because they know how it works.
Well, we have to talk about the most important part of this is you getting to be the boss. I know you brought it up a little bit about getting the opportunity to executive produce, but this is a big moment. Being the executive producer for the first time, what was it like taking on that job? And what would you say is the decision you're most proud of making about this movie?
I'm most proud of the fact that for the first time in my career, I felt heard. I felt like I was being respected for my ideas and that I was heard. And for me, it's not about being the boss. It's about how can we elevate the material and make it better. And, I think we did that. We made some pretty significant changes. But the thing I'm most proud of is the fact that we really do have a pretty multicultural cast.
When we see Black women get in these positions of power behind the scenes, they tend to hire more diversely. They tend to make sure that everybody is there.
Here's what I think. The unions need to be responsible for the amount of diversity there is in the hiring. Producers, studios, networks need to have a mandate where the hair and makeup trailer is diverse. If you have a Black lead, bring a Black person into that hair and makeup trailer. And if there's a white lead, then have a white woman there doing her hair. It's not to create segregation. It's to say that there are talented people of all colors that are capable of doing the job. So I don't want to have PTSD walking in and seeing a white woman there to do my hair when I know I'm going to have to explain myself to her. And that's going to turn into another thing if she doesn't like my tone, or if she's thinking that I'm trying to tell her how to do her job. Well, let's just avoid all of that. Have diversity in the hair and makeup trailer, have diversity on set behind the camera. Let's make sure that the camera department is diverse. Let's make sure that the grip department is diverse. Let's make sure that the sound department is diverse. And guess what? If you can't find anybody of color to hire, then let's make sure that there is a program to train young African-American men and women who want to work on the production side. Not as PAs to go get your coffee, but to learn a skill that will actually contribute to filmmaking and television production. When is that going to happen? Because that's going to change a lot.
That's the reality. And now being a producer, and saying that you felt heard for the first time, it's like you're kind of finally in the position where you can really do more than say something about it, but like actually people have to listen.
They have to listen, and I don't have to apologize or tiptoe around it or feel like I went too far. There's certain things that I'm not going to back down from. I don't love conflict, but I'm not afraid of conflict, because I think out of conflict comes growth. And my intentions are not to just serve me, but to serve my community, to serve other Black women, to give them something to think about, to know that when they are feeling fired up about the same issues I'm fired up about, it's okay. You don't need to feel guilty about it. You don't need to apologize about it. And stand in your strength, and my grandfather used to tell me the minute they stop talking about you is the minute you need to be worried. And my grandmother used to tell me, don't give anyone your power. Yeah. And for me, that meant don't waste your time on nonsense, but stand strong in the things in which you believe in. And that's, I will do whatever I can do in my power to keep it going. We just got to keep it going.